Cool.
All right, so we got Julien DesRoches. Is that
Yeah.
right? DesRoches?
Well, Julien DesRoches, but
Julien
you could
DesRoches.
you could call me whatever. So
Okay, I actually never knew how to say your last name, man. It's pretty bad.
yeah, it's French, but it's all it's all good. People always say DesRoches. So
Okay, cool.
yeah.
So PlantsFormed, right?
Yeah. PlantsFormed.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, cool. So you're a vegan lifter. You've been
hmm
lifting for what, like 10 years or so?
Uh, since like 20, seriously, since like 2014, end of 2014, 2015.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's
So
been a while now, like 6 years.
yeah, like 6 years. So.
Okay. And
Mm.
you've been vegan for like what, a couple years now?
Uh, 1.5 right now.
Okay.
Two in November.
And you're vegetarian for a little
And
before that?
and I was vegetarian for like almost 3 years before that, since 2016, like May 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what got you into everything? What got you into fitness first of all? Because I guess that came first before everything else, right?
Yeah. So it started with I don't know, I through like middle school and high school, people would always like say like, "Oh, you're like very thin or skinny."
Yeah.
Not to like make fun of you, but they're just like, "Oh yeah, you're like so thin," and like that always like kind of annoyed me every now and then. But like, yeah, that was one of the reasons. But
Mhm.
after that, I graduated high school and I went to art school. And uh, in high school, I ran track. I made it to nationals, and like I really loved doing track. But since I went to art school, they didn't have any sports teams or anything.
Yeah.
So to like make up for that, I just decided to take up lifting,
Mhm.
and I found that I like really enjoyed it. So
Did you get into lifting right after high school? Like right from track?
not right out of high school, but like I was like dabbing into it. I wasn't taking it seriously, but like
Mhm.
I was like, oh, like this is pretty fun. But like in the middle of college was when I started taking it seriously, and then got a gym membership. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you did pretty good. You were doing pretty good with track, I guess, huh? Because you went to nationals?
Yeah, my senior year I went to nationals, so I was like, oh man, like
Wow.
I really want to do track, and I was disappointed when like I found out that like there weren't any sports teams in art school, but like it
Yeah,
makes
right.
sense. So yeah.
Yeah. Was art school the first thing you wanted to go to? Like, did you consider other schools, or did you know that you wanted to do art?
Uh, because I knew I want. So like I'm a visual effects artist, and
Right.
I knew I wanted to do visual effects like right out of high school. Like that's the profession I wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
And the school that I went to, the School of Visual Arts, they like specialized in that. So I knew I wanted to go there. So
Right.
there wasn't really any other option. That was like the main thing I wanted to go for. So
Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
So so you just found out that you wanted, like you were into lifting and stuff, you just started going to the gym, you got more into it. And then did you like how did you start working out? Like what was like your training in the beginning? Were you doing like bodybuilding split stuff or what?
Yeah, it was like body. It was like the stuff that like you would find when you search like
Yeah.
how to like lift, like bodybuilding.com. So I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like it was like a chest day.
It's like 5 days a week. It's like
Yeah, 5 days
muscle,
a week. Yeah, chest day, leg
muscle.
day, back and biceps, the
Yeah.
usual. So yeah.
So what were your results like the first year or so doing that?
Uh, well, um, yeah, it was. They were like pretty good. Like my strength didn't really go up, but like you could notice that I like gained like a decent amount of size, and
Yeah.
I also gained a lot of fat too. So
Yeah.
like
Like
that's
Dreamer bulk?
yeah, the dreamer bulk. So yeah, but yeah, I think I before I started lifting, I was like 165, 170.
And you're 6 feet tall?
Yeah, I'm 6 feet tall. So and then like my bulk like got me up to like 225, 230. So like
In a
I
year?
went hard. Uh Maybe a little over a year, but like around that, like 40,
Okay.
50 pounds. So like if you look at some old pictures, like my face was just like
You got
wasn't
that.
very, yeah. So
So what were you eating for all that? Like, were you eating 4,000 calories a day for 4,500 or something and just a bunch of junk food?
I don't even know like if I was tracking, but like it, it might have
Like
been around there.
mass gain shakes and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So when
Yeah.
I first started lifting, I got a mass gainer shakes, like a serious mass.
Yeah. Okay. I used to drink that stuff too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So like that shit tasted nasty. It was
It's like a
terrible.
bunch of
And
chemicals, right? It's like
yeah, it was like a
all.
bunch of like uh towards the end of the time where I stopped using it, like I was like getting like
Acne.
heartburn,
Okay.
and yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
acne. So yeah, it wasn't good. So
So you bulked up to like 225 or something, like in a
yeah,
year and a half. Like what is that, like 50, 60 pounds or something?
yeah, it was
Wow.
like 50, 60 pounds. So
So after that, did you what did you cut down, or did you just like keep?
uh so the thing is, like, I didn't like try to like lose the weight like on purpose, but like over time it like came down, and I think that
Yeah.
was the time where I started like cutting out meat slowly.
Oh, it was. So
So
you were like going vegetarian at that point.
so like I was pescatarian at first and then
Mhm.
vegetarian. So like I cut out meat slowly, and then I was also in school, so I wasn't like eating as much
Mhm.
like in my dorm. So yeah, that definitely helped me lose weight, and then I got down to like, I guess 200 was like where I just like settled, and then I started really just like not going crazy with food, and
Yeah.
I think tracking my macros. So
Okay. So you got more serious into lifting and nutrition and stuff around then too.
hmm hmm
Okay. So I guess you went vegan like a year or so after that, after you went vegetarian and stuff, or was it a little more?
uh, I was like vegetarian for like 2 years, so like
Okay.
yeah, so a little over 2 years, and then
Mhm.
um, I knew the end goal was I wanted to be vegan, so like
Okay.
it was a slow process. I wanted to like make sure I didn't like fall back, because I was
Mhm.
like, okay, like once I go vegan, I'm not going back. So
Okay.
yeah,
Let's talk
so
about that. So like, how did you find out about veganism, and how did you like know that that was the end goal?
so how I knew that I wanted to go vegan was because of um, I actually went on a trip to Costa Rica,
Mhm.
and we were touring the island, and I guess there was a drought while we were there,
Mhm.
so we would pass like fields of cows, and they looked like very emaciated, like you could see their ribs and everything, and I caught myself feeling bad for them, and I was like, wait, why do I like feel bad for them, like this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So like then I found like I was like contradicting like what I was
Yeah.
like thinking and like what I was eating. So just like, okay, something's up. And then that's when I knew about veganism, but that's when I started doing more research.
Mhm.
And at the time, like vegan games was like starting to gain popularity on YouTube,
Yeah.
and also like John Venus. So I was like, okay, like it's kind of possible to like not lose muscle mass and actually like gain muscle
Yeah. What
on
was
a
this, like
vegan.
2015 or something at this point?
Yeah, like
Around?
2015, like
Okay.
2015. So I was like, okay, so that's my end goal. So let me just like slowly start cutting out meat, and then eventually dairy. And
Wow.
yeah, so
Okay. Yeah. I'm with you. I feel like actually vegan gains inspired me a lot too.
I hated him. I hated him at first. I hated him
Yeah.
at first, like, and he's like a little like,
A little
even
crazy.
today he's a little crazy. But like, yeah, once I
Especially back then.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially, but yeah, there was like a ton
I
of like
feel like,
controversy back then.
yeah, I feel like he calmed down a lot since then, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, for sure. I was just like, okay, like look at all these crazy vegans. Like, look, he's like the
Yeah.
perfect example. Like, I'm just like, I can never go vegan. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
eventually, I was like, okay, like there's more to it. I
Mm,
had like a revelation of like, oh, uh, it doesn't really make sense for me to keep eating meat when I feel bad for these animals. So,
yeah. So you went vegan at this point. So you're like transitioning over to it, and you were expecting to like lose gains and stuff, right?
uh, not really, because
No.
of all the stuff that was online. Like that's why it was a slow process. Because if I had any doubt, it might have like taken me longer to like switch to veganism.
Yeah.
But like from all the evidence, I was just like, yeah, it's like it's pretty doable. Like John Venus, like he's like, yeah, he's up there. Like his lifts are strong. Like
Mhm.
and there were like more and more vegans on YouTube that were into fitness were popping up over the years. So I was just like, okay,
Yeah. He was
yeah,
one of the first ones too. Like you said, like him and Vegan Gains. I feel like
yeah.
yeah, that dude Brian Turner came right after.
Yeah, exactly. So that was, I think the boom was like 2015, 2016. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what helped me.
Okay, cool. So at this point, were you like learning more about training too?
Yeah. Um, I think I didn't really change like my splits until um, like 2017 was
Okay.
when I started like uh not doing like body building training splits.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, like discovered like full body in like 2018, and
Okay.
so that was like really doable.
Did you
But
get better results from that?
yeah,
Yeah.
full body. My lifts went up with that the most.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah.
Cool. So let's talk about like being vegan and training together. So like in terms of nutrition and like macros and everything, do you think that changed at all from like how you were eating or like let's just say like a traditional diet? Like I know you had like a longer transition, but like
Mhm.
let's say like if you compared like a traditional diet like where you eat meat like omnivorous diet and compare that to plant-based like for training and like results, how do you think that would differ at all, if at all? Like, is there
Uh,
like a steep transition there? Like, would results be different if you're doing everything right?
I don't really think the results would really be different. You just need to make sure you're eating the same amount of calories, because
Mhm.
that's like the biggest issue I feel, that when most people switch to like going vegan, they're not eating enough, especially
Agreed.
if you're training and
Yeah.
you're like bodybuilding or
Yeah.
strength training. So I feel like your best friend when going vegan is like a calorie tracker or macro tracker, like my Fitness Pal or Chronometer.
Hmm.
So that definitely helped me a lot. So
So you'd recommend that to somebody like transitioning diets?
yes, for sure, 100%.
Okay, cool. What if, what are the, so what about like supplements or anything? Do you think that people who follow a vegan diet should be on like any supplements or anything? Or what about you personally?
Hmm. Yeah, when you're vegan, you definitely should supplement, not like a crazy amount, but like you should definitely take vitamin B12 for sure,
B12.
because yeah, because like most of the food that we eat doesn't have B12 in it, because I think, I don't know, like early humans, we'd get our B12 from the soil.
Yeah.
So like with how we get our food now, we
How
just,
everything's like hyper clean and everything.
yeah, we can't get the B12 naturally. So
Yeah.
I'd say a B12 supplement, um, which I take like I try to take like twice a week,
Okay.
and also I take a vitamin D3 supplement,
Mhm.
um,
Especially with
because
lockdown right now, not getting any sun.
yeah, exactly. So that, and also I work I'm for my job I work mostly inside, so I'm not like out and about, so I don't get enough sunlight.
Mhm.
And plus uh black people, since we have like melanin in our skin, it's
Yeah.
like it's tougher to get to for our bodies to produce like vitamin D3.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But what about like creatine and stuff?
Creatine, I take it every now and then when I'm trying to like go for strength gains.
Yeah.
Um so right now I'm not taking it, but I took it like a few months ago, and I took it for like 3 weeks. So it's like it's whenever I really feel like it. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Would you recommend it to somebody who's going vegan, trying to build the most muscle they can?
Yeah, yeah. I'd say like if you're really trying to like build
Maximum.
muscle and like strength, then
Yeah.
you should take it, or you
Okay.
could
Cool.
take it.
Yeah.
So
So what's like your average day of eating? If you had to give like an average day of what you would normally eat to like hit your macro goals and everything First of all,
Mm.
what would you normally go for like calories and like macros for a day?
So I go between like 2,500 and 3,000.
And you're how
Uh,
much do you weigh?
I weigh I'm fluctuating between like 195 and 200. This morning I was like 196.
Okay, and you're like six
So
feet tall and like what, like 12, 13% body fat or something?
yeah, I'd say like 13, 14% body fat. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I'm sorry, I totally got off track there, but like what would your normal day of like eating be?
Oh yeah. So uh yeah. So I could give like example meals.
Yeah. Yeah, like what's like breakfast, lunch, dinner kind of thing.
Yeah. So for breakfast, a lot of the time I'll have like oats,
Mm.
like 2 servings of oats, soy milk, like
Mm.
1.5 cups of soy milk, granola, berries, and a banana in the mix.
Mm.
Um,
So you get a bunch of fruit in there?
yeah, so a bunch of fruit.
Cool.
So that usually comes out to around like between like 700 and 900 calories because
Yeah.
sometimes I put like peanut butter on it.
Oh,
Uh,
you bad. You
yeah,
bad.
yeah, I know. And then lunch, a lot of the time I like to have like bean pastas.
Okay.
So like chickpea pasta, lentil pasta. Um, I don't really like black bean pasta that much, but
Yeah.
like you could have that.
And those are
Um,
really high in protein.
yeah, those are high in protein. So and sometimes they have like tofu on top of it. So
Mhm.
and like tomato sauce, and that could come out to like 40 plus grams of protein.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
not
yeah,
way more than that. I feel like 2 servings of that black bean pasta is like 50 grams of protein, and then you add like, I don't know, Gardein meatballs or something, like
yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
anchovies. It's like 80 grams of protein almost. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly. So like I think when I was first going vegan, I was just like, wow, you could get like a ton of protein just with like pasta alone. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy. So yeah.
When I found that stuff, I was like, wow, like this is a game changer.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Like
It's like
400 calories, you're getting 50 grams of protein right there. Not even
mhm.
400, like 380 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like better than protein shakes.
I know. I was like, what? You don't even really need protein shakes at this point, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
Speaking of that though, do you take any protein powder or anything? Or do you?
Yeah, so I have protein powder, but like I don't take it every day. I take
Yeah.
it when uh I'm trying to meet my protein goal for the day. If
Okay.
I so like just like an extra boost basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your like daily protein goal usually?
Uh I'd say it's like uh pretty low compared to like most people, but it's that are into like lifting, but
Yeah.
it's like I go for anywhere between like 125 and 150 grams of protein.
A lot of people would think that's pretty low too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but like it works for me, but I don't know.
You ever
Yeah.
try higher just out of curiosity? Do you think you get any different results either way?
Uh, maybe, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like my progress has been like being consistent, has
Mhm.
been consistent right now. So, like I might try it in the future, but like right now I'm making steady progress. So
Cool.
I have no reason to right now. Yeah.
Yeah. I also like, I don't know if you're the same way as me, but I don't like eating that much protein really.
Well, that's the thing, because like then I always have to find like high protein foods. I'm just like I want like
Yeah.
something that like I can enjoy at
Yeah.
times. So that's why.
I feel
Yeah,
like the best foods are the ones that are high in like carbs mostly too, like
yeah,
fruit
yeah.
and like cereal and some like granola and stuff.
Exactly, exactly. So that's a big reason why that I don't like
Yeah.
try to put my protein goals
Yeah.
crazy high. So
I've been doing like I've pretty much always consistently done 1 gram of protein per day. Like sometimes a
mm,
little more, sometimes a little less. Like lately during like this whole lockdown, I've been doing like probably zero point 0.8 grams more likely, like for me, like 150 grams per day or something. And
oh, okay.
I just feel like it's so much better. Like I hate like cramming in like protein shakes and stuff.
I know, cause I don't know. I just yeah, I'd have to rely completely on protein shakes if that were the case.
Yeah.
So I don't like doing that, and then I'd spend more money too. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I usually get it in smoothies and like if I can't like there's no frozen fruit anywhere anymore in the grocery stores. I feel like I can't
mm,
find it. So like I
you
just
can
stopped
order
making
online now.
smoothies. What's that?
Need to order online now.
I've been doing that, but
Oh,
like
you've been, yeah,
you have to like be right on top of it, or else it's all booked up. Like the
yeah,
delivery
yeah, yeah,
times.
yeah. It's tough.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. Like this whole situation is crazy. How have you been? Are you still working out all the time? Like consistent schedule?
Yeah, so I'm still sticking to my schedule. Um, uh, Luckily, like a few years ago, my brother and I bought a squat rack that we have in our basement. So,
So
like,
jealous.
yeah, yeah. So I was like, I think we bought it because the old gym that we used to go to, like everybody was all there was only two benches, so everybody was always like using them, so we could never really get like our proper bench session in. So just like, okay, we could do it at home, so we bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would just if you had the space for it, I'll build a whole entire gym there, man. Like
Yeah,
so lucky.
yeah, maybe eventually, but for
Yeah.
now,
I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about getting a barbell and like 300 or 400 pounds of weights or something, just to do like deadlifts out front in my yard.
I was about to say in your apartment, that'd be crazy.
No, no, I'd break the
Yeah,
floor, dude.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it'd be a mess. But yeah, I don't know. So you're still sticking to a consistent schedule and everything, working out
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, just like with accessories, I need to do like a lot of body weight stuff sometimes. So
Mhm.
like variations in push-ups,
Okay.
um pull-ups, and yeah, and like with dumbbells, I try to do like Bulgarian split squats sometimes. So
Yeah, they suck.
yeah,
Hate them.
yeah, they
I was
suck.
supposed to do them. Had them programmed in for my like my was like Sunday and Wednesday. I was supposed to do them. I dropped one of the days already and just tried switched them out for another exercise because I just hate doing them so much. Just
I
brutal.
hate them. Yeah. I want to
So
cry every time.
yeah, no. So you're doing like 4 days a week, like upper lower split right now, or full body?
Yeah, not full body, upper lower split.
Okay.
I might switch back to full body eventually, but I just need to take a break from it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty much in the same boat.
Hmm.
So what's your like daily workouts looking like lately?
So um, I recently just switched from like trying to focus more on hypertrophy, and like now I'm trying to focus on strength right now.
Yeah.
So with my bench, I'm doing like 3 sets of 6 reps of like 260.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, so I'm doing that. So I'm going heavier. Before I was doing like 3 sets of 10 with like 225.
Yeah.
Um, and then my second bench day, I'm doing like 265 paused, 3 sets of 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're like a touch and go day, and you have a pause bench day.
Yeah, because I feel like that's where I got the like best results with
Okay.
pause and then touch and go day. So
Okay.
yeah.
And then you're doing two lower body days too.
Yeah, so it's mostly so one day is just like normal back squats, and then my second day is what is it? Front squats.
Okay, so you're still doing
Yeah.
front squats.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you introduced them to me, so like
Yeah.
it's definitely like I feel like a change in my legs, so like my quad specifically. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
So you're doing like sets of six there too.
So yeah, no, that's mostly for bench, but like for my lower body days, I'm just doing the normal, so like 8 to 10 range with um front squats. I'm doing 8 reps, three
Mhm.
sets, and my back squats I'm doing 10 reps
Okay.
with like 265.
Yeah. I think anything over like 8 reps is just terrible.
Yeah, it
It's
is, it
rough.
is. Yeah.
All right, cool, man. So if you have any what's like your personal do you have any personal goals in the future or anything like for anything like for nutrition related stuff like fitness related stuff, business, anything like that?
Hmm. Pers- well, just like I'd say like fitness goals like PR wise would be like
Yeah.
um I don't know. three uh
365
lifetime would
bench?
lifetime would be like a 360 bench, 365 bench.
Yeah.
Uh, and then squat maybe maybe 495, 500
Mhm.
lifetime goal.
Yeah.
Um, and then deadlift would be like maybe 500 lifetime goal. I'm not
Okay,
really
yeah.
crazy with deadlift, but yeah.
Yeah, you don't really deadlift at all, do you?
Yeah, I only attempted it like a couple of times, and the most I ever like tried to do was 405, and that was pretty easy. So
Yeah.
I could probably definitely do more than that. So
Yeah, if you stuck to it. You
yeah.
have is it because of your back problems or something? Or?
Uh, like I have like lower back issues sometimes, but like it's just like
Just
not
getting
a, it's yeah, it's just annoying. It's like not a priority, but also like my gym doesn't have bumper plates, so it's just annoying setting up. Yeah,
It's
I'm just
so
like,
funny. It's just
I'm just
inconvenient.
yeah, I'm just like I don't want to do that. So yeah, let me just not.
You don't care about ever trying to compete with anything?
I don't really have any interest in like competing for like strength training. There's like a lot of people that are much stronger than me, but besides that, it's just I'm just trying to compete with myself, basically.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So where can people find you online?
On Instagram, you could find me at PlantsFormed,
Cool.
or my personal Instagram's like at Julien DesRoches. It's like linked in my PlantsFormed Instagram too. But yeah, so that's where you could find me.
Okay, sweet, man. Do you have anything else you wanna think we didn't touch on or anything?
Uh,
Talk more about or anything?
I think that's it.
Yeah, I
Basically, I
think
think we
so.
touched everything.
All
Yeah,
right, cool, man. Awesome.
cool.
Well, I'll yeah, thanks for your time, dude. I don't want to take
Yeah,
so much more of your day up, but like, yeah, good talking to you, everything. And
yeah,
the
that's no
beard's
problem.
looking good.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm trying.